Good evening, everyone. Happy full harvest blood moon and eclipse. I hope you're all doing well tonight. Thank you for joining me. I know it is a pre-record, but you're still joining me. We're all here energy-wise, and I'm so glad that you could make it.
Okay, here we are. Okay, if you are joining me tonight, you can sit back and relax and use my altar as yours. I did already open our my water, and I poured it in here, and I have everything kind of set up. I did in the last video cast our circle, so we did do that, and now we're going to get started here. But if you are joining in on what we're doing and you have the supplies that I put on the page, or on the Coven page, I believe, you'll need your bowl of water and preferably glass or crystal, but paper is even fine. I have my crystal one because your crystal is going to amplify and magnify, so I have quartz. I have my drum, so I'm going to drum while we're doing some of it, and I want you guys to just kind of relax, melt into it. You're going to want candles, one black for protection, as I always like to light that, and a red, white, or silver, a paper and a pen. And you can always bring a crystal or an amulet to the table. I may have said that before. And that way it can be charged with the energies of the ritual that we're doing whenever we're doing it, and you can wear it when you want to pull those energies in. So you can also get a good crystal to have tonight, or amethyst, aquamarine, moonstone, selenite. There's a couple really good ones to have tonight. So let's light your candle if you do have one. I already lit ours. Now I'm going to do a little drumming. I want you to take a nice deep breath. Let yourself relax, melt into the earth, ground. Just letting everything go, the day, the week, the weekend. Another nice deep breath. Imagine the roots expanding deep into the earth, connecting, melting into it, grounding. Take another nice deep breath. And I want you to say with me, I root myself in the earth. I open myself in the sky. I flow like the water. And I shine like the moon. Take another nice deep breath. Release. And now what I want you to do is take your bowl of water if you have one. If not, just go along with me. I'm going to say this 3 times. Take your hands, place them over your bowl. And while you're doing this, if you can see the moonlight, gaze at the moonlight. If you can't see the moonlight, stare into the flame of your candle. Stare into the flame of my candle or my crystal ball back here, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. And I want you to say with me, and we'll say it 3 times. And this is our water, our moon water invocation. Sacred moon in Pisces, I call upon your tides. Wash me clean of what no longer serves. Fill me with intuition, compassion, and clarity. Sacred moon in Pisces, I call upon your tides. Wash me clean of what no longer serves. Fill me with intuition, compassion, and clarity. Sacred moon in Pisces, I call upon your tides. Wash me clean of what no longer serves. Fill me with intuition, compassion, and clarity. I'm using my drum for the sound of the rain, energy, the water over my bowl of water. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take your piece of paper, if you have one, or you can speak them. You don't have to write them. If you're doing this with me and you're visioning it, you can speak it. I wrote them down ahead of time since we are pre-recorded. Now what I want you to do is, usually we burn, but this time we're going to use the water to wash it away. So you're going to take your hand in your water that we just blessed, and you're going to sprinkle it over the words that you wrote down. Now again, mine's for the collective. And as we sprinkle, we're going to say, by the tides I release, by the moon I am renewed. And I'm going to sprinkle until pretty much all of my letters are covered with the water. And I'm just going to keep saying it. And you can go along with me. You can do it with me. You can use my words. You can envision me sprinkling on any of your words. Ready? I'm going to go over fear is what I have down. Anxiety, stress, guilt, sadness, fear of change, fear of judgment, depression, self-hate, and not believing in yourself. Any obstacles that no longer serve us. And as I sprinkle my water, by the tides I release, by the moon I am renewed. By the tides I release, by the moon I am renewed. It's washing it away. By the tides I release, by the moon I am renewed. See how I have almost all my words covered. Now I'm going to fold it 3 times away from me. And then what I'm going to do, I will fold it 3 times away from me that way too. Because I'm going to take this and I'm going to bury it after I'm done with my ceremony tonight. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to do our harvest moon intention setting. Since we now have released things, now we're going to call in. So you can take your pen and paper and you can write your dreams, love, healing, clarity, and everything down on a piece of paper. And as you're speaking one each loud, I want you to take your water and you're going to anoint your heart, crown, and third eye with the water. Does that make sense? So each time we write one down, we're going to take the water and we're going to touch each one of those chakras. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So this is, kind of what we're calling in. And what I'm going to do as you guys are doing this, I should turn this around so you can see me too. Actually, I think I am going to pause and turn this around so you guys can see, so we can do this together. see if I can flip this. If not, I'll have to come back. Well, that's okay. I think you guys get it. I don't want to have to pause and come back because it messes up the whole thing. So, okay, what you're going to do, write your dreams, love, healing, and clarity. So I'm going to take my finger in my water. And for the first one, because I wanted to drum while you guys were doing this, but I'm not an octopus and I don't have 8 arms. So with my first one, I'm going to anoint my heart chakra with love. So I'm rubbing it in a circle clockwise over my heart chakra with love, bringing in love, love for myself, love for others, self-love, love of my shadow. And I know you can't see me, but what I'm doing is I'm rubbing my heart chakra. Then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to take the next one and I'm going to put this on my throat chakra. And with this one, I'm going to call in, for me, my voice, speaking without fear, being able to let things out without fear of judgment. You know what I mean? Being able to speak my truth. That's where I'm going to put that one. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to go up to my third eye. And now I'm calling in clarity. I'm calling in sight. I'm calling in to remove the obstacles so I can see what I need to see. Again, I am circling in a clockwise circle on my third eye, clearing anything that stands in my way that prevents me from seeing what I need to see to move forward. And then I'm going to take my next and go up to my crown. I don't know why I stir it, but I do. And now I'm on the top of my head with my crown. I'm rubbing in the circle. And I'm going to bring in divine wisdom, connection with the divine, bringing in my power. I'm still rubbing in that clockwise circle. And you can bring in anything that you want to be. I am opening up my crown to the divine, opening up to my power, opening up to the healing, opening up to the unknowing. That's what I'm doing. That was actually very beautiful. My third eye is really, it's buzzing right now. It feels really good. And the next thing we're going to do after we did that, because we are almost done with our little ceremony, I want you, and if you don't have one again, just use mine, to take your bowl of water. I'm going to do it this way so you guys can do it along with me. And I want you to raise your bowl of water to the moon or to your candle. I have my crystal ball kind of as my moon. And then I have the candles, so you have a little bit of both. And then what I want you to do, raise it, like I said, to the moon or towards the candle. And I want you to whisper, moon of harvest, moon of blood, moon in Pisces, flow through me. I am aligned, I am whole, I am free. We're going to say this 3 times. I'm not whispering that good because I can't. You guys got to hear me. Moon of harvest, moon of blood, moon in Pisces, flow through me. I am aligned, I am whole, I am free. And I'm adding, let me regain the power within me. Moon of harvest, moon of blood, moon in Pisces, flow through me. I am aligned, I am whole, I am free. Raise the power within me. Amen, aho. so mote it be. Now I want you to just kind of meditate with the water and all the beautiful things that you're calling in, calling back your power. Call back my power. Call back my freedom from within. I free myself from the chains that I keep myself in. Unblock all my obstacles. Beautiful. That felt really, really nice. Very, very nice. So with this powerful, beautiful moon, the blood moon, dark red, mystical black, beautiful energy. We call in our power. Call in our fierceness. Whew, that felt good. That looks really pretty. I'm going to take a quick screenshot. There we go. Very, very nice. Well, thank you for joining me. I'm going to turn it back around so we can close our circle. And thank you again for joining me tonight. I'm going to close our circle. Again, this kind of energy is different. And I wanted to bring that aware to people because you may be feeling the same thing. And, you know, a lot of people use this moon for releasing and kind of the same, pretty much the same things. But I'm bringing the whole primal energy to it, the passion, the drive, even sex magic. I'm telling you, I know I'm weird, but it works. If it's something you don't know a lot about, something we could always go over and talk about sometime in life on our little coven page. Because it's a thing and it's pretty fucking powerful. But I'm feeling that with this energy, like this primal, passionate, powerful, almost Lilith energy. You know what I mean? Like take control type energy. Let me be who I am. I'm coming through. I'm not afraid of my shadow anymore. I forgive her for everything she's done because there must be dark with light in order for balance. And that's the truth. So let this use the energies of this beautiful moon to get rid of all that fear of all the darkness, of all the unknown, and to move forward within loving your shadow self and letting yourself be, you know what I mean, with who you really are. Don't be afraid of that judgment, and use this energy to set that free, because I'm really feeling it lately. It's why we're doing a lot of shadow work. And like I said, this is just this moon. There's something within it that is more that I don't feel like people are talking about, if that makes any sense, with the whole passion aspect part to it, like that power primal. I don't know. If anybody gets me, let me know, because if you're feeling it, you're feeling it. But most importantly, love your shadow self. Love your shadow self, because she's beautiful, no matter what you've been through. Even if it feels like it was bad, you were wrong, you were this, you weren't. It was part of life. You were growing, you were learning. We all fuck up. You gotta love her. You gotta love her for that, because she, even though could have been the worst times of your life, helped you build who you are today. Without that shadow, you would not be who you are today. You know what I mean? So helping you find your light and make your light and your shadow reignite that power, that flame, that magic within you, because it does reside. And I love you guys. Let's close our circle. It's like, let y'all go to bed. I've had you all day. Oh. Now we're going to close it counterclockwise as we cloak and open clockwise. And there we go. And I release all the guides and guardians for helping us. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye.